Color similarities and differences, size, weight, direction something is going, and font all affect how a reader looks, understands, and responds to a visual argument. Seeing something over and over can have a lasting impact. Every position something is in has a purpose and meaning. Important pieces of information are grouped together. Leading lines are lines that cause a sense of motion or vibrancy. The first advertisement was created for an organization called UNICEF, which is devoted to helping children in need all around the world. It shows the image of a young boy holding a water gun up to his head. The main goal of this advertisement is to pull at the reader's heartstrings and appeal to the audience's emotions. One way they do this is by using a child instead of an adult. This is of course because UNICEF mainly helps children, but it's also because children are a symbol of innocence. Had they used someone older, the reader may not have been as moved or compelled to want to help the cause. The makers of the advertisement also specifically chose this boy because of his looks, such as his facial features. They are large, symmetrical, and easy to see, especially his eyes, since the whites, irises, and pupils are clearly visible and resemble the eyes of other creatures we associate innocence with, for example puppies, kittens, and baby seals. To add even more effect, they had the boy wear thin, wrinkled, and dark clothing, as well as having his facial expression look bleak and depressing, the opposite of how most imagine a child's face should be. The main focus of this picture, however, is the water gun. This is why the boy is off-center, so that the gun is more in the middle of the advertisement. More attention is also put on the water gun because it contrasts greatly with the other surrounding colors of dark gray, dull white, and brown. The bright orange grabs the eyes of the audience right from the start. As you can see here, there is a leading line with the gun pointing to the child's eyes, which are another big part of this advertisement, as stated before. The other more obvious connection involved with the gun is that it's pointed at the boy's head as if he's about to commit suicide. This may cause a moment of confusion, though, as it's only a toy pointed at his head, something many of us played with as children and would never dream of using it to kill. The water inside, however, if bad or poisoned, is capable of killing thousands when drank, and this is the main point of the advertisement that is trying to get across. The next advertisement shows the CEO of Bentley Car Companies. Bentley is well known for making beautiful, luxurious, and expensive cars, which, as portrayed by the man's finger, makes Bentley cars better. To go along with this theme of elegance and superiority, the CEO is seated on a nice, shiny leather couch. He's clean-shaven, and he's wearing a pricey-looking suit. His facial expression shows a smirk as if he's mocking those looking at the picture. Along with his face, the hand gesture adds a humorous and crude air to the advertisement. This is a case, however, where the argument of the image is not as effective as it could be, because not all readers might know about the car war this advertisement resulted from. Though some may not have stopped to read a description, details about why this picture came to be would have been helpful and made it much more understandable. A positive to this picture, though, is the contrast in colors. Most of the background, plus the chair and suit, are all black. The CEO's face, hand, and the Bentley logo, however, are lighter and thus stand out to the reader's eyes. Since the ad is meant to be funny, the advertisement puts its biggest focus on the face and hand gesture. Although perhaps even better placement of the Bentley logo would have been here above the man's finger. This could potentially make the ad even funnier, and now it's as if there's a leading line going right to the logo. The way the advertisement is now, the reader has to look from the face and the hand all the way down to the bottom of the page near the CEO's feet. Unfortunately, this would make the image less symmetrical and clean-looking. Continuing on, this advertisement is made for the company IKEA. The furniture, children, and other objects are arranged to spell out the word love. Since love itself is an emotion, the image is trying to appeal to the audience's emotions. The word creates a positive atmosphere since most associate love with feelings of happiness and comfort. The colors in the picture are all very neutral, only light creams, browns, dark blues, and reds, and also add a feeling of home and warmth, as do the everyday items placed about the room, like the car keys and drinks. If, for example, one of the pillows or a child's shirt was neon green or hot pink, the reader's eyes would automatically be drawn to that spot, and it would take away from the overall effect. Most people read from left to right, so after the word love is read, there's a leading line going down the side of the fireplace, or E, right to the IKEA logo. Now, IKEA is a Swedish company, so the logo colors are blue and yellow. This can both work for and against the advertisement. The colors are eye-popping and grab the reader's attention compared to the duller colors of the rest of the image, but that way the audience isn't looking at the advertisement itself so much, and the colors don't match, making the advertisement look less organized and uniform. Underneath the word love, though, the makers added a toy train track in the shape of the symbol for infinite. In other words, love is infinite or never-ending. The sign adds to the feeling of comfort and happiness, as well as making the advertisement more powerful. The last advertisement is promoting Windows Vista. As confirmed by the words in the corner, "Fun up your home," the theme of the advertisement is fun. As you can see, the center house is actually a bouncy fun house that is usually played with by kids and makes the atmosphere of the image seem light and childish. The bright colors of the house also add an element of fun and are the same colors as the Windows logo: green, red, blue, and yellow. This helps to further promote the product. The colors of the center house also greatly contrast with the light cream and white of the houses on the left and right. This is so the center house grabs the eyes of the audience and makes the house look better than the surrounding ones. The structure and design of the houses, however, are the same. The roofs, upper and lower windows, and porches all line up. The houses are about the same size, too. The weather is beautiful, and even though the trees and wires partially block that view of the house, it makes it so that one can imagine that the little bouncy house is a regular neighborhood occurrence. One could even say that there is a leading line from the tree down to the Windows logo. The advertisements we see in everyday life use several methods to show what it's trying to communicate, including the use of emotion, logic, and credibility to appeal to the audience. The previous images were only a few examples.